to my channel. It's the Sunday Style Chronicles. Stay tuned. Today's topic, my top 5 tips about thrifting. Keep watching until the end. At the very end of the video, I will share with you some of my favorite thrifted accessories. So here we go. Let's talk about my top 5 tips for thrifting. And you know I've got my handy dandy notepad to keep me on track. So have you ever wanted to thrift, thought it might be fun, and said, I don't know where to start? Well, I'm going to help you today to know exactly where to get started so that you can be a thrifter yourself. So let's back up and discuss what thrifting is. So, if you are not familiar with thrifting is where you go to a store or buy from a person used items. These items are generally gently used items. So now, granted, even with me saying that, I know that there are some places that sell items that we wouldn't consider to be gently used. They are very worn, but you have the choice of purchasing what you would like. So thrifting is just buying items that have been used previously, and you get them at a discounted cost because the item isn't new. Now, I will tell you this. I have bought brand new items from thrift stores or from other places that I've been, or from people who were having sales. So the items can be new, but generally they are not. All right, on to the tips. Here we go. So my top 5 tips. Number 1. The first tip I have for you is don't get overwhelmed. Yes. I know that when you walk into a thrift store, depending on the organization of the store, it can be a little daunting. The task of where to start, what to do, where to look, it's overly stimulating. There's stuff everywhere. Now, if the place is really organized, then you're in business. Then you can clearly identify the sections and go in there. But I want you to have the mindset of, I'm on a treasure hunt. I'm on a treasure hunt, so I am looking for the hidden jewel of today. I'm going to find my treasure in this place. So don't get overwhelmed with it. Just take a deep breath and say, okay, I'm looking for a treasure today. That's tip number 1. Because generally, if you're a person that gets anxious or overwhelmed when you are shopping, then definitely being in the thrift store might cause you a little bit of anxiety. However, if you have the mindset on the front end that this is going to be something that's fun and you are looking for a hidden jewel, a hidden treasure, then you'll probably enjoy your experience a little bit more. Another tip to go along with number 1, this is still number 1, but if you generally get overwhelmed when shopping, then you probably would want to go during times that aren't the peak times, when there aren't as many people. Like, you can kind of gauge it and think, okay, this isn't, maybe go during the week if you can. During, I don't know, just depending on your work schedule, but if you could go during a time where you think that there won't be a lot of people, like take Saturday for instance. Saturdays probably are really busy, a lot of people are out, so you may have a lot of people around you, and so if you're already overwhelmed, then having a lot of people to maneuver around can also be a little bit of a task. So that's all in tip number 1. Don't get overwhelmed, and try to find times that aren't the peak times to actually go thrifting. All right, tip number 2. So tip number 2. Tip number 2 is twofold, and I'll explain it, but it's to look at everything, but have a specific list of the things that you know for certain that you are interested in finding. So you don't want to miss anything. So you can look through all of the blazers, even if you are looking for maybe a specific color or shape blazer. And so you can look at all of the blazers, or even if you're looking for a blazer, you can give the dresses or skirts some love too. So just look at everything. Don't just focus in like, okay, well, I'm looking for a blue skirt, and you only set your sights on blue skirts. Well, you may miss something if that's your only mission is to find a blue skirt. Look for the blue skirt, but also look at the other skirts as well. You may find a jewel or treasure there. So, tip number 3. This is very, very, very important. So I know in tip number 1, I added an attachment of going at times that aren't the peak times. Well, you want to make certain that when you go into the thrift store that you have enough time. A lot of people who like to thrift go to multiple thrift stores or may choose to go to other places where used items are being sold. So make sure that you have enough time. If you are in a rush, you are not going to really thoroughly enjoy yourself, and you probably won't find what it is you're looking for because you're moving too fast. Okay? You're moving too fast. You've got somewhere else to go. Other things are on your mind. So make sure that when you go to the thrift store that you have enough time set aside to actually look for the items that are on your list, and maybe to do some additional browsing as well. We are moving right along. Tip number 4. Don't pass up on items until you try them on. There are so many items that we will say, yeah, don't really like the way it looks on the hanger. We'll hang it back up, and then someone comes by you. They go and pick up the same item that you just walked past. They get it, they go try it on, and then they come out and they're in the mirror, they're looking, and it looks adorable on them, and you're like, oh my gosh, that is like really cute. It's awesome. Too bad they're buying it now. So try it on. It's not gonna hurt you. If you have enough time, then it's all right to take a few minutes to try on some of the items that you're like, I'm on the fence about it, not really sure, because that one item could be your ticket item or your statement piece for your next ensemble. If you just try it on, you may pass up a great piece and never know how wonderful or awesome it's going to look on your body if you don't try it on. So that is tip number 4. Tip number 5. Rounding out our top 5 here. My top 5 tips for thrifting. I don't know if you're like me, when you go in, you just want to see everything, but my tip number 5 is to shop all the sections. Yeah, shop all the sections. Ladies, head on over to the men's section. Yes, you never know what might be hiding over there. And listen, I love blazers, right? And yes, there are wonderful, great blazers over in the ladies section, over in the women's section, yes. But if you like oversized blazers that are longer, that would have that boyfriend look, yeah, head on over to the men's section. That's where you're going to find them. So go and look in other sections. Let me tell you, I've even been in the section that has activewear or sleepwear and found pieces that were put in the wrong spot. Yes. And so I found a jewel. Let me tell you, I've even found a shirt in the pants section. I don't know. Maybe someone was saving that for later. Maybe. I don't know. But it was like score for me. I found it. It was in the wrong section. But if you never take the time to go over to the other sections, then you could potentially be losing out on something that is amazing and worth your time and effort to go and search and find. So yes, tip number 5 is for you to shop all of the sections of the store. You just never know what you may find. Yes, even in the pajama section, I have found like really cute printed pants that I guess someone mislabeled or thought that they were pajamas. They're not pajamas. They're in the wrong section, but guess what? They're coming home with me because I found them. They weren't in the right section, but I found them. So don't be afraid, especially when it comes to the men's section. You never know what you might find. For some reason, I don't know why, but the men's section always has like really great t-shirts and blazers. Oh, you don't know what you're missing out on. You need to head on over there and make sure that you get into the men's section. Okay? You may find a hidden treasure over there. Those are my top 5 tips for you for thrifting. And as promised, I am going to show you some of my favorite thrifted accessories in this video. I would like to thank you for watching, for liking, for subscribing, and sharing your positive comments. And please do return soon for... Isn't this baby gorgeous? Yes, I love turquoise jewelry. Yes, and she's quite lovely, I'm not exactly sure. I believe that this didn't come from a thrift store, but that it came from a sale, like an estate sale. But that is one of my beautiful pieces. If you hear any noise, that's me transitioning one piece to the next. All right, look at this gorgeous piece. Do you see that? Yes, honey, this is a thrift store find. And I don't discriminate. I like Goodwill. I like other thrift stores. It doesn't matter the name of the thrift store. I like them all. Okay, do you see that? All right, here we go. Now, I'll show you this necklace and earring set. Is just beautiful. Here's the necklace. I believe I got this at a sale. I'll show you the earrings in just a moment. It is beautiful. This is a thrifted piece, guys. I think I paid maybe $1 or $2 for it. And here are the beautiful matching earrings. Let's see here. Let me hold them up. Here's one. And yeah, there's the other. Just gorgeous. I love this bracelet here. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful. Thrifted. I think I paid $2 for it, and it's gorgeous. Okay, so the last of the jewelry happens to be a pair of vintage earrings that I'm wearing. Yes. And a bracelet. Let me tell you, they didn't come together, but they match so well. The earrings are actually vintage. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our Sunday Style Chronicles. See you soon.